Big comeback, eventually accompanied by some storms as we get into Friday. So we're going to get a little bit hotter day by day and also more humid. So we've got a string of first alert weather days initially for tomorrow as heat index values head into the 90 to 95 degree range. They can have an impact on outdoor plans. Remember to stay hydrated, take frequent breaks. Then on Friday, this warming trend peaks. It's going to be quite humid, oppressively so. That's when heat index values could go above 100 degrees. And there's also a threat for some afternoon and evening storms that could be strong, potentially severe. Saturday looks fantastic. Then Sunday, our newly issued first alert weather day for the possibility of storms that could also be on the stronger side. So as we've been highlighting with impacts here from the heat risk, we've got minor to moderate tomorrow, and then building into Friday, moderate to major impacts from that combined heat and humidity. Then for Saturday, some big time relief, so some good news there. So right now we have temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s inland, 75 to near 80 for communities along the 95 corridor. Winds today more out of the south, and that's helping to bring in some slightly muggier air dew point values, 50s, low 60s inland, 60s along the shoreline. So these numbers continue to go up. So tomorrow you will step out the door and you will feel that mugginess, and even more so as we head into Friday, as they could reach oppressive levels. So right now, looking live from Waterbury, 78 degrees. Wherever your evening plans may take you, from inland to coastal communities, we are looking great. 75 right now from our iCam view in New London. So not a whole lot happening across the Northeast, and that's compliments of high pressure that's been in control. It's moving offshore, so on the backside of high pressure, we have a developing southwesterly flow that's going to help to pump in the mugginess and as well the warmer air over the next couple of days. Then we've got this cold front that's moving through the northern plains and the upper Midwest. That's the front that by later Friday will bring us our next chance for rain and storm. So for tonight, instead of 50s, we're going to bottom out in the 60s, a little bit closer to average for this time of year, with our sky remaining primarily clear. Tomorrow, upper 80s, if not low 90s inland, especially up the 91 corridor there, and along the shoreline from 82 in the Groton, New London area to 87 in New Haven. So for Friday, the record for Hartford, 98. We're forecasting 94. We brought that high down just a little bit, so not forecasting record heat for the Hartford area, but we could reach or exceed the record of 93 for Bridgeport. That was set back in 2001. We're forecasting right now 94. Regardless, check out our heat index values. When you factor in those oppressive levels of humidity on Friday, feeling more like 100, if not above, for many communities across the state. So that is the worst, the peak of it coming on Friday. And furthermore, we've got this approaching cold front. We'll have a rising chance for some thunderstorms late afternoon, right around the evening commute time that could be strong, possibly severe. Storm Prediction Center has a good part of the Northeast, all of southern New England, and that level 1 risk. We could see this upgraded perhaps to level 2. The primary concern that we're looking at right now would be perhaps some damaging wind gusts, all in association with this front that's going to be moving through. It fortunately moves far enough to our south and offshore with high pressure building on Saturday. Saturday looks great, lower humidity and also dry. So check of our dew point trend here, building tomorrow into Friday. There's the passage of the front, a big drop on Saturday, then increasing briefly on Sunday as another disturbance moves through. We have basically an area of low pressure that's going to ride along that boundary that stalls to our south. So Saturday is certainly the pick of the weekend with temperatures in the mid and upper 80s. Then for Sunday, that first alert weather day for the possibility for some storms. Then Monday, upper 80s near 90. Tuesday, some isolated storms possible. A little bit hotter with temperatures between, say, 90 and 95. Then back in the upper 80s by Wednesday of next week.
All right, Mark, thank you.